The United States Navy has confirmed that the aircraft carrier USS George H.W. Bush, CVN-77, is currently conducting operations in the Atlantic Ocean, underscoring Washington's continued commitment to maritime security, power projection, and allied cooperation across one of the world's most strategically important waterways. USS George H.W. Bush, a Nimitz-class nuclear-powered aircraft carrier, is among the most advanced warships ever built. As the 10th and final carrier of its class, the vessel represents decades of U.S. naval aviation experience, integrating cutting-edge technology with proven combat capabilities. Its deployment in the Atlantic comes as part of routine naval operations designed to maintain readiness, deter potential threats, and ensure freedom of navigation in international waters. According to U.S. Navy officials, the carrier is operating with its Carrier Strike Group, CSG, which includes guided missile cruisers, destroyers, and support vessels. Together, these ships conduct a wide range of activities such as flight operations, maritime security patrols, anti-submarine warfare training, and joint exercises with allied and partner navies. These operations are essential to maintaining the combat effectiveness of U.S. naval forces and strengthening interoperability with NATO allies. During its time in the Atlantic, USS George H.W. Bush serves as a floating airbase, capable of launching and recovering dozens of aircraft, including F/A-18 Super Hornet fighter jets, EA-18G Growler electronic warfare aircraft, E-2D Hawkeye airborne early warning aircraft, and MH-60 Seahawk helicopters. This air wing enables the carrier to project air power hundreds of miles from its position, providing both offensive and defensive capabilities across multiple domains. U.S. Navy leadership emphasized that operations in the Atlantic are critical not only for training purposes but also for strategic deterrence. The Atlantic Ocean remains a vital corridor for global trade, undersea communication cables, and transatlantic military movements. By maintaining a strong and visible naval presence, the U.S. Navy seeks to reassure allies, deter adversaries, and respond rapidly to emerging security challenges. The deployment also highlights the carrier's role in integrated naval operations, including coordination with air, surface, and subsurface forces. Modern naval warfare increasingly relies on multi-domain integration, and USS George H.W. Bush provides a central command and control platform capable of synchronizing complex operations across vast maritime areas. As the U.S. Navy continues to adapt to evolving global threats, the presence of USS George H.W. Bush in the Atlantic demonstrates the enduring relevance of aircraft carriers in modern warfare, with its nuclear propulsion, advanced sensors, and highly trained crew of more. Beyond its combat capabilities, USS George H.W. Bush, CVN-77, plays a vital role in maintaining operational continuity and rapid response readiness for the U.S. Navy. The carrier's nuclear propulsion system allows it to remain at sea for extended periods, enabling sustained operations without the logistical constraints faced by conventionally powered vessels. This endurance is a key strategic advantage, particularly in the vast operational environment of the Atlantic Ocean. U.S. Navy officials noted that the deployment also serves as a critical platform for advanced training and certification of both aircrews and shipboard personnel. Pilots conduct carrier qualifications, complex strike mission rehearsals, and integrated air defense drills, while sailors refine damage control procedures, cyber defense protocols, and coordinated fleet maneuvering. These exercises ensure that the Carrier Strike Group remains fully mission-capable under both peacetime and high-threat scenarios. The operation further reflects the Navy's emphasis on maritime domain awareness. Through a combination of airborne surveillance, radar systems, and undersea detection assets, USS George H.W. Bush contributes to monitoring surface and subsurface activity across wide areas of the Atlantic. This capability is increasingly important as global competition intensifies and naval forces place greater emphasis on submarine tracking and protection of critical sea lines of communication. In addition to military objectives, the deployment supports strategic signaling and reassurance. The visible.as the sun sets over the Atlantic horizon, USS George H.W. Bush, CVN-77, continues its mission, silent, steady, and resolute. Each flight operation, every patrol, and all coordinated maneuvers conducted by the Carrier Strike Group reflect a force that is constantly prepared, trained, and vigilant. This deployment underscores the enduring role of aircraft carriers as the backbone of U.S. naval power. More than a warship, USS George H.W. Bush is a mobile command center, an airbase at sea, and a strategic deterrent capable of shaping the security environment far beyond the horizon. Its presence sends a clear message. The United States Navy remains fully committed to defending international waters and supporting its allies whenever and wherever required. Behind the advanced technology and formidable firepower are thousands of sailors and aviators whose professionalism and discipline ensure mission success. Operating in one of the world's most demanding maritime environments, they represent the highest standards of naval service, teamwork, and dedication. As global security challenges continue to evolve, the U.S. Navy adapts, trains, and operates forward. With USS George H.W. Bush leading the way in the Atlantic, American naval forces stand ready to preserve stability, deter aggression, and protect the shared interests of the international community. AS operations continue in the Atlantic Ocean. USS George H.W. Bush CVN-77 stands as a powerful symbol of U.S. naval strength, readiness, and global reach. With its Carrier Strike Group operating seamlessly across air, surface, and undersea domains, the aircraft carrier remains prepared to respond to any challenge, anytime, anywhere. Through sustained presence, advanced training, and close cooperation with allied nations, the U.S. Navy reaffirms its commitment to maritime security, freedom of navigation, and regional stability. The mission of USS George H.W. Bush reflects not only the might of American sea power, but also the professionalism and dedication of the sailors and aviators who operate on the front lines of global security. As the strategic environment continues to evolve, the United States Navy remains vigilant, ready today, prepared for tomorrow, and committed to safeguarding the world's oceans.